Most people think you need 10, 20 rental properties to build real wealth, but I'm here to tell you that one good rental can completely change your financial future because of what's happening behind the scenes. You see, when most people think of real estate investing, they think of the monthly cash flow that the property generates. And while that's great, that's not what's secretly building your wealth behind the scenes. And in this video, I'm going to explain what exactly that is and how you can take advantage using real estate investing. You see, guys, there's a reason why real estate is king when it comes to investing and when it comes to asset classes, because believe it or not, there are four wealth building forces happening all at the same time, and most people only notice one of them, the monthly cash flow. So let's break down the four forces that absolutely explode your net worth, even with just one rental property. We'll start with number one, and it's the monthly cash flow number. This is the one that most people understand. It's basically your profit after all of your expenses, right? Take the rent that the tenants give you, and you subtract your mortgage payment, taxes, insurance, repairs, property management. You get the point. That's number one, and it's actually the most obvious, but there's three more that are hidden behind the scenes. Let's get into number two. The second magic force behind real estate investing is loan paydown, guys. And unless you're gonna pay all cash for a rental property, I'm 26 years old, I can't do that, then you're going to need a loan from the bank. And over time, as you pay down that loan, it's really like a forced saving mechanism. Every single month, you build more and more equity. And when you go to sell that home later on, you have all of that cash available to you. Just think about how powerful that is. The third force behind real estate investing is leveraged appreciation. And a lot of people will separate these two words. I'm going to combine them and I'll explain why, guys. But really, since the pandemic, right, since 2020, you've seen so many different pockets in America appreciate at such a rapid rate. Florida, Texas, out west, the Northeast. Currently, the median house is selling at an all-time high, guys. And if you've owned real estate over this time, whether that's a primary home or a rental property, you've absolutely reaped the rewards of appreciation. And when you're levered, so let's say you buy a $500,000 house and you put 100,000 down, you're not only getting that 3 or 4% appreciation on that house per year, right? If you put 100,000 down, you could be making 15, 20% return on that $100,000, guys. Leveraged appreciation is so powerful. The fourth major advantage of investing in real estate, guys, are the tax benefits. And I'm not a tax expert. Please talk to one and please do your own research, but just understand that there's so many tax benefits when it comes to real estate, like claiming depreciation, like claiming repairs, and also doing what's known as a 1031 exchange. Guys, there's so many benefits to investing in real estate. Those were the top four. And something I hear all the time, guys, is now is not the right time to buy a rental property or buy a primary house. And I totally get it. I'm not a real estate agent. I'm not trying to push properties or push primary houses onto you guys. But I will say this. Owning real estate has completely changed everything for me. My net worth has absolutely exploded since I purchased my first rental property, and I'm so excited to purchase the next. But I get it. Interest rates are still stubbornly high, above 6% for a 30-year fixed, and the median housing prices are still so high. What I would offer is stock away cash and only do deals that make sense. You want positive cash flow, right? If you're going to be negative $300, $400, $500 per month, once you do the math on rent and then you subtract all of your expenses, including repairs and vacancy, if you're going to be in the hole $500 a month and it doesn't make sense, don't do it. I wouldn't do a deal like that, but always be looking for deals. You can always put in a lowball offer, guys. And I'm not one of those people who are going to say, now's always the right time to buy real estate. But if it makes sense on paper, go ahead and pull the trigger, guys. And the biggest mistake that I see new real estate investors or people interested in real estate investing make is they think that buying a rental property is the end all be all, right? And instantly you should see that money, but that's not the case at all. We're long-term investors. That's what I preach on this channel. Long-term investing in real estate wins. Not wholesaling, not selling a property if you're a real estate agent, not flipping. Those are all short-term gains, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're a long-term real estate investor, you're playing a completely different game than someone who's interested in flipping a house, let's say, or wholesaling. With real estate investing, the goal is to hold 10, 20, 30 years, guys, because then you'll really start to reap those cash flow benefits that we talked about earlier, right? Initially, You might be making $100, $200 a month in monthly cash flow on each rental property. But think about once that property's paid off, right? Think about over the next 20 years, if you own a rental property, how much you're going to be able with inflation, right, to raise the rents, right, and keep in line with inflation. That's going to be so powerful once it's paid off. And that's my goal ultimately. I want to have about 3 to 4 paid off rental properties to replace my 9 to 5 income. That way, if I don't want to work a 9 to 5, I don't have to, right? There's so many people out there who believe that they have to work a 9 to 5 their entire life, 40 years, from 20 or 25 to 60 or 65. And that's it for them. Then they'll retire. Then they'll enjoy their children. I think that's completely BS. I think that's turned around. What I'm trying to do is replace my 9 to 5 income. By the time I'm 40 years old, you can track that number on every thumbnail of each YouTube video. We're keeping track of my cash flow. We're currently at about 570, and the goal is $10,000 per month in passive income from real estate, from dividend stocks. If that interests you guys, please follow along for more. Subscribe for more. We're just getting started here at Dividends Indoors. I'm so excited. The new year is about to hit. If you are interested in these 2 topics, we are going to really turn it up in the new year. Thank you so much for joining. I'm out.